Still awaiting event number 29, the men's Masters 8s. Again, this is the 30-plus and 40-plus crews that will be mixed together. In case anyone's wondering whether they dressed appropriately today, it's now 65 degrees, and we expect it to reach a high of about 69 degrees today before the racing wraps up in the mid to late afternoon. One of the nice features, though, is that there's very little wind. And as a rower, that's one of the things we care the most about. Right now, the wind is a gentle 3 to 4 miles an hour, and thankfully it's going to stay that way all afternoon before it picks up this evening. All right, we've got the first boat coming around the corner for event 29, the men's Masters 8. Who do we have? All right, we've got Marin defending their championship, their title here last year, Marin Rowing Club out of Green Bay, California. They're hugging the buoy line quite tightly. This is Marin Rowing Club with the red and black unis and white blades approaching the bridge.
Yes, they look to be moving very efficiently, and from what I'm hearing from their coxswain, it looks like they had a pre-planned move for around this corner going into the bridge. And based off the spacing of these crews, Old Glory is coming up behind them. Looks like Marin may have put a little bit of space on Old Glory. Hard to tell, though, since we don't know what's going on at the start line. But this is Old Glory approaching
which was the
bridge.
third place finisher last year, right?
Yes, third place finisher. Yes, the bow numbers 1, 2, and 3 placed 1, 2, and 3 last year.
Bow number 4 here coming up the river in the red blades is Penne C. We've yet to see bow number 2, which is the defending bronze medalist, silver medalist Fat Cat. Let's hear it for Penne C coming by Cambridge Boat Club here, looking sharp with good catches. Following Penne C, we'll have the Blue Cheese Rowing Club, which are the Yale lightweights from the early 2000s. They've got the light blue tops and traditional Yale University blades approaching Elliott Bridge now.
Yes, there are many alumni associations that have unique variations and puns and joke names that all fit in the theme of what their mascot or color scheme is.
Bow number 6, Brown University alumni rowing with brown blades. And the yellow MPOCR here, just passing Cambridge Boat Club right now.
Yes, they have a faux wood deck on their MPOCR. Historically, these boats were all wood, but wood is quite a lot heavier than carbon fiber.
All right, we've got 2 boats side by side here with Northeastern University coming around the inside of the turn here in this men's Masters 8, and they are
neck and neck. It looks like maybe 1 seat ahead of bow number 8. So that's the Olden Bears, Cal alumni, or generally Cal alumni. Yes, from our vantage point, looks like they're just back and forth.
Looks like Cal has
it's a negligible difference. They are
made up whatever gap they had. And while they had to go around the outside of the turn coming into Elliott Bridge, they've now positioned themselves for the inside of the turn, approaching the Belmont Hill Boathouse.
And in front of us now, that is Navy Masters, graduates of the U.S. Naval Academy, who are currently or previously serving in the Navy or Marine Corps. And coming up now, we have one of our international crews, one of our visitors. So as they approach, we'll ask our fans on the bridge to make some noise. This is Peking from Beijing. They've come here all the way to Boston They were established in 2016 and initiated by members of Peking University rowing team. Hey, let's make some noise on the bridge.
Peking Rowing Club is being followed into the bridge by Ex Nemo in red and the yellow MPOCR, bow number 13.
Mostly Harvard alumni.
In the yellow MPOCR here, we've got King's Crown Rowing Club, matching in their white long sleeves, which might be getting a little warm right now, with the distinctive Columbia C on their backs.
Yes. Although I imagine when they first got out on the water to warm up, they probably wanted those long sleeves.
It seemed like a good idea earlier this day.
For those of you who haven't rowed the Charles, you could have up to 90 minutes for some of these events where you're just paddling up to the start, warming up in the basin. So 90 minutes, 2 hours ago, maybe when you're going on your jog 2.5 hours ago,
Yep.
It was 15 to 20 degrees colder. It would have been a good idea then.
That's when all the guys in the boat said, let's wear our long sleeves for the event.
Of course.
And you signed up.
You got to look good, too. That's half of the event. Approaching CBC now in red unis with a white diagonal slash is Atlanta Rowing Club out of Atlanta, Georgia, celebrating their 50th anniversary. And they recently won gold at U.S. Nationals in the men's Club 4 event, as well as silver and bronze in the 8 events. Oh, and we have a large pack of crews coming around the corner now. Looks like 2 crews on the buoy line and then 2 crews on the outside.
So leading this group here is Western Reserve Rowing Association, the men's masters team from Cleveland, Ohio, in the black, white, and purple unis, followed by Fat Cat.
You can always pick out Fat Cat. As we were saying with styling,
this is
Fat
bow
Cat
number
is very
2.
consistent.
Perhaps Fat Cat had some trouble early getting down to the start. We expected to see them earlier in the race, but they are looking strong. They were the second place finishers last year, coming back to see if they can do some damage and maybe make it into the first spot.
And on the Boston side, we have Riverside. On the Cambridge side, we have Malta out of Philadelphia. It's traditionally a lightweight sculling club, but they've been building out their sweep program. And coming up the trail in red and black is Wesleyan University alumni. These are alumni who graduated between 2003 and 2006. Some unofficial results for you folks up on the bridge and here at CBC. Ex Nemo appears to have beat Marin by 0.6 of a second on this event. Again, unofficial, but that is what is currently being posted for men's Master 8s. And those are both in the senior master qualification.
We've got bow number 19 coming around the turn here. We think this might be the last boat in this event, one of the more creative rowing club names. This is Rocket Legs Rowing Club, which is a mix of alumni from Rutgers and from Miami Rowing Club.
Besides the legs emphasis in rowing, what do we think Rocket Legs is in reference to?
That's a good question.
Because I imagine there's some sort of Rutgers-Miami pipeline connection. Do they have like a aeroscience grad program? I don't know.
That's a fair question.
It's a fun name, though. It's memorable.
We're going to leave our fans thinking about that one until the next race comes down the course.
Yeah. If anybody on the bridge knows, come on over. Let us know. Next event is event number 30, 12:24 start time, Women's Master 8s. So the women's version of the event you just watched. Last year, Capital, Texas Rowing, and Bayak, that would be Bear Island Athletic Club. They are bow number 1, 2, and 3 this year again, so it's a rematch. It is worth noting that Capital set back-to-back records in 2022 and 2023, so I bet you they're going for a three-peat. If I was that coach or those athletes, I would certainly be training to try to three-peat the record setting.
That's a tough thing to do. You're only making your job harder each year.
Of course, right? But this is why we do the sport, is it not? This is the other turn this point.
This is net.
I think so.
Are they bow number 11?
Yeah, bow number 11. Yeah, those are mine. And those folks on the bridge, this is our last competitor from Men's Master 8s. This is our other visitor from China. Let's make some noise. Welcome them to the Charles. They've been training for 5 years, and they've won several races all over China. They also went to Japan at the 18th Toda International Rowing, where they placed gold.